Welcome to Authoring and Tracking Packages in the APC Workflow System. The objectives of this tutorial are to identify terms you'll need to know related to authoring a package in the APC Workflow System, describe the typical process you'll experience as you author a new package, differentiate between the types of packages you can submit, illustrate an example of creating a draft package using the workflow system, reviewing the structure of a package once it's been created, and identifying techniques for tracking your package. An APC package is created by an author at an originating unit, which is the starting point in the APC process. It's important to differentiate between the package's author and the package's contact. The author is the person who creates and submits the package into the workflow system. The package contact is the person who can address questions raised about the package contents. While in most cases the author and package contact are the same, they can be different users. The typical process for you as someone creating a package is to first determine the appropriate type of package for the curricular request, create and describe an initial draft of the new package using the workflow system wizard, attach any required documentation as needed, save your draft package, edit your draft package as needed, and finally submit the draft package to the workflow system. Only you will have access to your drafts. The form names previously used for APC requests, the APC 1, 2, and 3 forms, no longer apply in the workflow system. The contents of a package depend on the type you select. There are 5 types: new degree programs, existing degree programs, non-degree programs, minors, and packages that involve only courses. You should select the package type new degree program when you're creating a new doctoral, master's, or baccalaureate degree. If you're unsure if your request qualifies as a new degree or degree major combination, review the new degree program information on the Academic Affairs website. You should select the package type existing degree program when you're adding a concentration, changing, or deleting an existing program. You should choose the non-degree package type when you're going to add, change, or delete a non-degree program. Examples of non-degree programs are certificates and ROTC programs. You would choose the package type minors to add, change, or terminate a minor. You should choose the package type only courses when you want to add, change, or delete courses that are not part of any of the other package types. That is, they don't affect a program of study. Examples include free elective courses, major elective courses where the program of study does not list major electives explicitly, or changing course contents such as descriptions and prerequisites that don't affect the program of study. After login, to start a draft package, on the My APC homepage, click Create a new APC package. We'll choose to create a new free elective course. The steps for creating courses inside of other package types will be similar to this example. For detailed steps of all package types, refer to the help guides found at the Help menu. In the Getting Started portion of the wizard, you'll need to select which package type you're requesting. In this case, we'll choose the last one. The guidelines give a template for how to describe your request. For courses, the beginning of the request should say add, change, or delete. In this case, I'm going to add a new course, and I need to give the course number and the course title. I can select the package contact, and again, this does not need to be the same person as the person typing the package right now. So I'm going to pick the workflow administrator will be the package contact. And selecting the college and the unit that this particular request is affecting. The next question in the wizard is to see if the course change or request is going to affect a program of study, and in this case it's not, so I'll say no. We're going to add a new course with this request, so I'll select the first option. And now I need to pick a course sponsor. This is the college and the department under which the course would be listed in the catalog. And the course contact I'm going to make the same as the package contact. It would be possible if I had multiple courses in this package that each one could have a different faculty contact. And I'll select the discipline for this particular course. Now I'm going to suggest a prefix and a course number based on what I've seen in the statewide course numbering system. There's no guarantee that this is what will be returned from the state, but I can make a suggestion at this point. After the first few questions in the wizard about the course, I'll see a summary page that has the same selections from the wizard and new fields that I need to fill in about the course. Everything from the course action down through the lab code are things I've already selected, so I would only change those if I had made a mistake in the previous steps. I'm going to fill in the credit hours, which are fixed, and the maximum number of credits, which should be the same as the credits for the course if I don't want this to be a repeatable class. There's no lab fee for this class. The default is no. And I'm going to put in the course title. And I'm going to use the same thing as the preferred abbreviated title, since it does meet the character limit. I can change the effective term. Right now it's suggesting fall 2011, but I'm going to change that to an earlier term of spring 2011 and hit update, and you'll see the new suggested term. This particular course would be used in a bachelor's degree or a baccalaureate degree. It does not have any of these special attributes. Its primary method is a lecture. And I'm going to illustrate some of the tools on this page by selecting some of these restrictions so you can see how the tool works. So I'm going to say that this does have an enrollment restriction, and this is the box where the restrictions are going to be displayed after I select them. In this case, I want this course to be taken only by computing majors. So I'll select include field of study major, and in the majors list I need to find CIS and save that restriction. So this tells the registrar when it's put in the catalog that this course should have an enrollment restriction of only CIS majors. If If I wanted to also add other restrictions like departmental permission or other restrictions such as students needing a minimum of 20 credits to enroll in this, then I would indicate those in this box. If I want this course to have specific prerequisites or co-requisites listed in the catalog, I would choose to add active courses to this box, and then I can change the logic between them once they're in the list. So I'm going to list 2 courses that are prerequisites with an OR condition. So the first thing I'm going to do is select the first course, and I'll pick one computing course in the catalog. I'm going to add a second course, finding the prefix and the course number from the catalog. Now I can see those 2 prerequisites are in the list. By default, it's going to put an AND between each course in this list, but I can change that. So I would select the row that has the AND, and now the tool will give me the option to change it to an OR operator instead. So I'm going to switch it to OR, and now the prerequisites would be CGS 1100 or CGS 1570. Course descriptions, outcomes, and methods of evaluation are all required fields. You can tell by the star at the end of the field that this is a required field. So I would have to type a course description here. The learning outcomes here. And methods of evaluation, which can simply be to indicate that this is going to get letter grades A through F. Other options for method of evaluation include pass-fail. I can indicate that proposed textbooks or journals for this course we're just going to use online resources only. And there's a series of questions at the bottom about course impact. In terms of equating to another course, if I select yes to this, then I need to indicate the course that is equivalent to this new one that I'm creating. This is necessary so students don't earn credit for equivalent courses if they were to take both of them. This question asks me if it resembles or overlaps an existing course. This could be something offered in the department or maybe by another unit on campus where there is concern that there is significant overlap. And if I select yes here, I'd have to indicate the course and the unit that would be affected. If the course changes a program of study offered by my unit or anyone else's, I would need to select yes and indicate which units. And it is required to indicate the anticipated frequency of each course, so I'm going to say this would be once a semester or one semester a year with 30 students approximately. And the final field requires a list of names and positions of faculty who are eligible to teach this course. So I would list a faculty member's name and their position. And then I save the request. After filling in the fields of the course, the wizard will ask if you have another course you need to add to this package, if you're ready to indicate the package resources, or you can go back to the main page. In this case, we're going to go back to the main page so you can see the summary view of my draft package. A draft's main page can be divided into the package header, Program and Course Action Requests and Resources. The package header contains the package description, type, and creation date, the department of the package contact, and the primary college and unit responsible for this request, the status of the package, which shows it's still in draft mode right now, and actions you can do with the package, which for an author include deleting it or submitting it for approval. In the section for Program and Course Action Requests, packages that involve program addition, changes, or deletions of any kind will contain a summary in an area called Program Action Request. Since this package only involves courses and no program of study was affected, there's a statement that says no program of study is associated with this package. Any package that involves course additions, changes, or deletions will have a summary in the Course Action Request section, where you'll see an Edit, View, and Delete button next to each course. There's an additional button, Add, Change, or Terminate a Course, where you can put other courses inside of the same package. The bottom portion, labeled Resources, is where you indicate if resources are being requested. This is required before it reaches the APC station. You as the author, or any of those responsible as the package moves from pre-college to college to the Dean Station, can indicate whether or not resources are required. Once your package is ready for submission, on the package's main page, you would click the Submit for Approval button. This button will require a confirmation. If you want to continue, hit Submit Package again. There are many menu items that can help you track your own packages or any others that have been submitted or completed in the workflow system. Those menu items are My Packages in the APC Workflow, All Packages in the APC Workflow, the Completed Package section, or using the search tool. The My Packages in the APC Workflow shows you all of your active packages currently in the system. The one from the sample that we saw earlier is shown in this grid as now sitting in a pre-college station waiting for review. The All Packages in the APC Workflow shows all active packages, which would include yours and any others that have been submitted. Completed Packages is first shown by academic year, and within an academic year you'll see a grid with all packages that have finished the APC process. The search tool allows you to search using different fields to find a specific set or package. The Search by Package option, in the fields, you can enter partial or complete words in your search, and any item you add to the search criteria is interpreted as an AND. So if I wanted to search in the package name for anything that included the word add, that was a course type, the search results will show me anything that had add in the package description and the package type was courses. Other ways to search for packages are available at these tabs at the top. I could choose a certain program and look for any packages related to that program using these drop-downs and fields. I'll look for a degree to see if any Bachelor of Science requests are in the workflow. And right now there are 2 in the workflow system. Another way to search for course is by prefix, level, and other words I could use like title or a particular requester. I'm going to look for anything that's COT at the 2000 level, and we'll see the package that I showed earlier in the sample. Here are some general tips for authors. First, be sure to assemble your materials for your package before you start your draft. This will make constructing the draft package a much simpler process. Second, save your package often. You are able to go back in draft mode and edit portions of the package. Third, you should be aware that when you leave the system unattended for at least 45 minutes, it will time out. If this happens, you'll be prompted to log in again, and the system should take you to the area you were last viewing. Finally, be sure to log out when you're finished working in the workflow system. This concludes the basic overview of authoring and tracking packages. If you have any questions or comments, please send them to apc-workflow@unf.edu. Thank you.